Hey guys, how's it going? BrokenGamerFace here today, and I'm bringing you guys a video of an MMB run. This is the episode 3 of the Road to 2 build series. And one thing before we start, I completely regret doing this. I blew about 800 mil, and that's all I had. Like, I blew every single penny I had on these MMBs. I paid a little bit overpriced for them because I couldn't find them anywhere else in FM. Like, the cheapest I could find was maybe 5 mil each. I don't know why, usually they're 3 mil, 4 mil. But yeah, I really recommend you don't do this. This is one of the biggest mistakes I've ever done. And this is, honestly, this is the first semi-successful, I would say, MMB run I've ever done in my life. I've done MMB runs for 40 or 50 of them, and I would never get Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare, I always say Modern Warfare, Maple Warrior. And it kind of sucks because back then I used to use 40 and Maple Warrior was worth about 300-400 mil, and now it's worth about 200 and maybe even 150. And this time I got Maple Warrior 30. I'll let you guys see when I do it. All these books I got crap. Seriously, I got terrible books, terrible books. I don't know the prices of each book. I got in the end, the result, I got a lot of Xenon books, a lot of Demon Avenger books, one Maple Warrior 30, some mechanic ones, but I took them off. And the funny thing about this, the one thing that pissed me off the most was how I tried making a cannoneer, because if you guys didn't know, cannoneers actually have the biggest inventory space, because in the beginning they're giving some coupon or something. I believe it's like that, and they have like 2 times the inventory. And I couldn't make a cannoneer, but the next day, as soon as I finished doing the MMB run, they released cannoneers out. They said all jobs are available. So, you know, it really hurt. I lost a lot of books doing that. The quickest thing I could think of getting to level 10 was a Kaiser or something. Like, I might as well just make one. And they're usually, Kaisers are my good luck ones. I used to scroll with my Kaiser. I used to get coins with my Kaisers. That's what I used to use. I never really used Kaisers as a main or something, you know, that inflicts good damage, but I never touch it. You just use it for meals. But so yeah, and that really hurt. The books I got were really crappy. I got some Mercedes books, as I said earlier. Maple Warrior 30, if you guys are interested in it, I'll literally set up a shop and you guys can offer on it. I'm looking for about 230 on it, 230 to 250 mil. Highest offer wins. I usually keep my shop in either FM6 or FM7. And it's my character PowerPone, the Bishop. And speaking of my Bishop, I made a really bad transaction. I was with my friend on my alliance, I forgot his name actually, and he was trading this Nova cape, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. It was all stat 6%, 2-line, kind of sucked, unique, 19 attack, and then it had like 35 to 50 all stat or something like that. And I was so pumped. I'm like, I looked at it, I'm like, it's gonna raise my Aaron's damage by 6k, and I'm like, yes, 6k range is way better. Finally be hitting mills and stuff, you know, like easier, like with buffs, but without other people's buffs. And I traded my Empress cape 6% all stat for it. And as soon as I traded it, I tried wearing the Nova cape on my Aaron, and then I looked closely at it, and it said only available for mages. So I got my butt ripped off. He said he wouldn't do trade backs because he really needed the cape. And you know what? He made a good deal. It was my fault for not noticing it, but dang, like, it really affected my damage. And then now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, you know, red updates coming and everything, and now all these updates are coming, and Bishop's gonna get revamped really, like, heavy. They get buffed, like, not even nerfed. Like, all these new skills. Angel Ray's gonna look so much better. Genesis looks 10 times, I think Genesis got revamped. I remember got like 10 times better. It looks so much cooler. All these new skills to raise my attack, and then poof, my cape's gone because I made a stupid transaction, which kind of sucks. But if there was a way that Nexon could definitely improve their game and like let that cape be available for all classes, that would honestly be perfect. But I don't know if you guys have done it yet, but the website on Maplestory, they have like a new survey. Like, they're aware of the problems that they have, and basically you rate it from 1 to 5, from 1 star to 5 stars, and they put all the problems down, like they put question statements, you know, like what people like frequently ask questions and stuff. And most of the questions were like, you know, if I'm paying for cubes and investing my time into these books and stuff, why am I keep getting crappy results, you know? Like if I get by 30 cubes, you know, like that's a ton of money. That's not cheap. And all I get is like from epic to unique, and I get like 6% accuracy. Like why would I want that? What use does that even bring? Like I remember back in the day before I had fraps, before I had anything, there was a sale when the cubes first came out, the miracle cubes, not first came out, but when the sale first came out, it was I think it was like 30 cubes for like, and like 10 potential resets for like 35 bucks. And I was going nuts. I literally went to the store, had all the money I had at the time was $45. My dad gave it to me. I was saving up for like a good month, and I literally went home. I couldn't get on my computer, and the sale, it ended in one day. So my cousin actually took my computer. Like I went on his computer on my account though. I gave him the codes. He activated it for me. He cubed my Empress Cape. Literally, the first cube I got rare 3% int, which is terrible. But it's one miracle cube, not even super, just regular. And the last cube I got int 3% rare. Like after 30 cubes, I didn't even go from rare to epic, and it costed me 35 bucks. It was literally heartbreaking. I was with my cousin on the phone. He's like, dude, you're getting the crappiest results. He's like, you're wasting your money. And it hurt so much to see that the money I saved up for 2 months is just gone like that. So Nexon is aware of their problems. They made, if you guys saw the new Red trailer, that's amazing. The one in Korean I would say is better, but the new one that made it, she sounded like she was a little bit like French, and it sounded, her English was like kind of off. Not in a bad way, I'm just saying. It was good, but it was just weird. And it showed the new things coming out. Like I have a Facebook group for Alliance. One of the girls, she got the translations for the shop, for the Red shop, and it looks amazing. Like there's potential, there's protection scrolls in it. There's some nice things. There's like nice chaos scrolls. I think there was occult cubes or better cubes or something like that. And return scrolls. I think there was, if I'm correct. And that's pretty. It was pretty sweet, you know. But it's obviously expensive. Like there's no cheap things. The tickets cost like 9 mil for like 3 coins. Like I don't know what it is. And also the revamps for Red are really amazing. There's something I wanted to talk about, but my mind is completely blank right now. Oh yeah, it was the Red tickets. If you're gonna do investment right now and you're trying to make money, because this is road to 2 bill, I would really highly recommend the Red tickets. Now you see them in FM ranging from 9 to 20 mil. Like people sell them for 20 mil. If you go to FM1, you'll see them for like 12 to 15, and then I see people in FM20. Like no one even goes to FM20 anymore. I see them sell for 20 mil. So it's pretty sweet. The investment I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get I'm trying to buy as many tickets as I can. I might show a clip in this video, I might not, probably not. I have a long time to talk in this video. I have about 12 minutes. So the next video I'll probably show you guys the amount of money I made actually off selling tickets. It was pretty damn sweet, but I spent it all on this MMB run, which kind of sucked. The money I made, I think one of the transactions I had like 26 tickets or something like that. I made 299 mil, 300 mil basically, and that was literally the profit I made off of that was about 60 mil. It was amazing. Like I couldn't tell you how easy it was to find buyers. People in FM, like I found some guy selling tickets for 5 mil, and the guy next to him literally was buying them for 10 mil. It was just ridiculously easy to sell them. Like I just traded one guy, bought them, traded the next guy 2 seconds and sold them, made like 15 mil right there profit. And so yeah, that's what I'm trying to for the road to 2 bill. Sorry, that's what I would recommend. I want to go back to the topic I was talking about before, the questionnaire that Maplestory had on their website. Now, if you guys don't remember, or maybe you guys do, some of the old time, probably the pre-Big Bang players, they'll remember the Hennessy's Training Ground. Hennessy's Training Ground was one of the most amazing spots in the whole game. It was the life of the game. I think that Nexon made one of the biggest mistakes removing that. Hennessy's Training Ground was a place where everyone would go and just show off their damage. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, if I was like level 3 and I partied with a bishop that was level like 150 and they used Genesis, I would level up to like 30 in an instant. Like that was the cheat of back then. And there was no experience delay back then either. So it was so cool. I never had a bishop at the time, but I was getting there, and that was my goal, to get to be able to, like, you know, sell Genesis service, and you were able to spam it back then too. It was so sweet. So they removed Training Ground, which kind of sucked. It was also a very good place to train for, if you're like, especially back then, if you were a mage, it was impossible to train, because now if you make a, if you make an adventure, or I mean explorer, sorry, all the stats automatically go to strength, but then at the end you can they reset by themselves. Back then you would have to put the stats on int, no matter what. It wouldn't reset when you get to 10. So you'd be hitting like 2 or 3 damage, and it was literally hell. I'd be trying to kill red snails, and it would take literally like 40 seconds to kill one red snail, and it wouldn't even do anything. But once you got to level 8, you would get your attack, and you would be demolishing everybody before, so it's pretty sweet. Another thing people were talking about, I saw, was the tree in Sleepywood. I didn't have that many memories in the tree, but it was apparent. Like, I had a cousin that used to go there AFK 24/7, you know, talk to people, trade, make transactions. It was like an FM, just like Perion used to be. Perion was an FM. Right on the bottom next to Taxi, that's where everyone went, especially during the Halloween events. That's where every single person went to sell their items, and it was probably the best place to sell your items. It was the easiest thing, even though you couldn't set up a shop, obviously, because it's not FM. You'd be able to sell your items in an instant, because all the pros go there too, and it was just amazing. But I'm completely going over my gameplay right now, so sorry about that. Hope you guys have a great day. I know there's been a rant kind of video, a little bit like different topics. Follow my Twitter for all my updates. I know my videos aren't coming out later, but I promise you, just give me time. I'm stacked with homework and school right now, so it's really hard to make a video. It's literally 6 o'clock in the morning right now. I woke up on a Saturday, then I have to start my essay right now. Well, thank you guys. Have an amazing day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys another day. Thank you for watching.